Las Vegas was once the symbol of the American dream, a place where anyone could go, test their luck, and return home with a story worth telling. In the 1980s and 90s, Vegas was paradise for the common traveler. $5 buffets, free cocktails, and heart-racing games under neon lights. But today, that paradise has changed. The City of Light has become the City of Fees. $50 resort charges, $25 parking, and watered-down cocktails priced like steak dinners. People are starting to ask, is Vegas even worth it anymore? And the answer might surprise you, because across America, there are destinations that are cheaper, more authentic, and far more joyful without draining your savings account for a weekend trip. In today's episode of City Exposed, we'll count down 6 destinations that outshine Las Vegas in 2025. From calm river towns to vibrant cultural cities, each offers something Vegas lost long ago: soul, sincerity, and true value for your money. Stay till the end, because number 1 will change how you see paradise forever.
Las Vegas in 2025 isn't a dream anymore. It's a math problem. Think you booked a $200 hotel room, add $50 in resort fees, $25 for parking, an 18% service charge, and an endless list of surcharges, and suddenly your affordable getaway becomes a 3-digit nightmare. Before food. And dining? That's its own gamble. A simple lunch, a burger, fries, and a soda can hit $60 after kitchen appreciation and wellness fees. Casinos have turned cold too. 6 to 5 blackjack, 000 roulette, and Titan slot payouts that make just for fun the only way to play. Vegas once made people smile when they won small. Now it makes them laugh bitterly when they see the receipt. Somewhere along the line, the city forgot one simple truth: joy can't be monetized. Just 90 minutes south of the Las Vegas Strip, the neon fades into desert orange. There, on the banks of the Colorado River, sits Laughlin, a small town that remembers what old Vegas used to feel like. In Vegas, the average hotel room tops $200 a night before fees. In Laughlin, it's about $61, often with free breakfast, no resort fees, and free parking. That's not just a price gap, it's a philosophy gap. Here, you're welcomed, not milked. Dealers call you by name. Bartenders remember your drink. Instead of being another face in a corporate theme park, you feel like a guest again. Slots are looser, $5 tables still exist, and winning feels possible, not predatory. But Laughlin's secret weapon isn't the casino floor. It's the Colorado River. Morning jet ski rides, fishing at sunrise, or riverboat cruises with pink Arizona mountains in the distance. Real scenery, not a digital ceiling. Sure, Laughlin isn't perfect. The nightlife is quiet, the building's older, and the Michelin stars are non-existent. But that's the point. Laughlin doesn't sell illusion. It sells honesty and calm. For travelers tired of paying to breathe in Vegas, Laughlin is a reminder that Nevada's original joy still exists just downstream.
If Laughlin reminds us of Nevada's past, Kansas City shows us America's future. Grounded, soulful, and unapologetically real. No flashing lights, no golden towers. Just the sound of a saxophone drifting through a quiet night. The smell of barbecue smoke in the air, and smiles from people who aren't paid to pretend. In Las Vegas, everything has a price tag. In Kansas City, everything has meaning. Vegas homes now average over $430,000. Kansas City sits around $280,000, nearly 35% cheaper. A 1-bedroom apartment rents for about $1,050, compared to $1,600 or more in Vegas. That means the middle class still breathes here. Families can own homes, raise kids, and live without the pressure of an endless hustle. And the culture, it's alive, not for sale. Walk through the Crossroads Arts District on a First Friday and you'll see artists opening their studios, live jazz spilling from old brick warehouses, and food trucks filling the streets with the smell of spice and smoke.
No $40 entry tickets, no 2-drink minimum, just community, creativity, and real connection. Kansas City is also the birthplace of American jazz. Legends like Charlie Parker and Count Basie started right here. And yes, you can still hear world-class live jazz for just $10, the price of one beer on the Strip. As for food, Vegas makes you eat for Instagram. Kansas City makes you eat for your soul. From the smoky ribs of Joe's Kansas City barbecue to the legendary brisket at Arthur Bryant's, you'll pay around $15 for a feast that humbles any overpriced Vegas steakhouse. Economically, Kansas City stands on firmer ground. While Vegas lives and dies by tourism, Kansas City thrives on healthcare, tech, and logistics. Companies like Oracle Health, Hallmark, and Garmin provide steady jobs that keep the local economy balanced, not boom and bust. But above all, Kansas City is authentic. No one's trying to sell you fantasy, no one's performing for tips. It's real people, real neighborhoods, real pride. The kind of America you thought was gone.
If Las Vegas is the wild child of Nevada, Reno is the quiet older sibling. Grounded, overlooked, but now coming into its own. Tucked between desert plains and the Sierra Nevada mountains, Reno was once mocked as Vegas's cheaper cousin, but by 2025, the story has changed. This city is rising again, not through illusion, but through authentic quality. A weekend in Vegas can easily burn through $1,000 on rooms, fees, and meals. In Reno, average hotels go for $120 to $140 a night, often with free parking and minimal or no resort fees. That difference can pay for a full day of skiing or a road trip around Lake Tahoe, less than an hour away. What really separates Reno is its pace of life. Vegas is a tunnel of neon. Every road leads to the Strip, and every step leads to a transaction. Reno, by contrast, opens outward. You might play blackjack at the Pepper Mill, dine in Midtown, and grab a latte under colorful street murals. It doesn't feel like a resort. It feels like a real community where people actually live, not just serve. Reno is also becoming the tech frontier of the West. Tesla, Google, and Panasonic have set up factories and logistics hubs nearby. While Vegas still leans on tourism, Reno has diversified into tech, clean energy, and commerce. That shift means a more stable economy and fewer crash cycles. And when Vegas builds fake fountains, Reno points to the real outdoors. From downtown, you're 45 minutes from Lake Tahoe, one of the clearest alpine lakes on Earth. You can ski in the morning, hike in the afternoon, and hit the casino by night. No LED sky can compare to moonlight over snow-covered peaks. Of course, Reno isn't flawless. Some downtown areas still struggle with vacancy, and housing prices have risen as Californians pour in. But the air feels freer here. The vibe more human, more grounded, more honest than Vegas will ever be. Reno doesn't want to be a copy. It wants to prove that Nevada is bigger than the Strip, that there's still room in this state for balance, community, and connection. Picture yourself standing on a soft Gulf Coast beach. The air smells of salts and shrimp boats glide across the horizon as the sun drops behind the palms. This isn't Florida. It isn't California. It's Biloxi, Mississippi, where Southern hospitality meets the casino floor. Here, the lights don't blind you, but the warmth makes you stay. Instead of Vegas's endless resort fees and overpriced meals, Biloxi greets you with a smile and a seafood platter for $25. Hotels average around $120 a night. No resort fees, no parking charges, no hidden convenience costs. The difference isn't just financial, it's spiritual. In Vegas, service is a business. In Biloxi, service is a conversation. Step outside the Beau Rivage or Hard Rock, and you won't find a boulevard of chaos, you'll find the Gulf of Mexico. Mornings mean sunrise fishing, afternoons mean fresh markets, evenings mean poker tables. Where Vegas builds illusions, Biloxi simply opens its window to the sea. The economy here is more resilient than it looks.
Beyond tourism, Biloxi depends on seafood processing, shipbuilding, and the nearby Keesler Air Force Base. That diversity keeps it alive when Vegas falters. Even after Hurricane Katrina tore it apart in 2005, Biloxi rebuilt, stronger, humbler, and full of heart. Maybe that's why its people feel more genuine. In small bars, bartenders don't just mix drinks, they share stories about storms, families, and faith. That warmth can't be mass-produced no matter how many billions Vegas spends. Housing tells the same story. Median home prices hover around $200,000, less than half of Vegas. Rents sit comfortably below $1,000. For retirees and middle-class families, Biloxi isn't just a cheaper vacation, it's a livable dream. Of course, it's not perfect. Summers are humid, hurricanes are seasonal, and nightlife ends earlier than the Strip. But that's exactly what makes it special. Biloxi doesn't race, it breathes. It's the pause that modern life and Vegas forgot to take.
Drive just 30 miles south of Memphis and you'll see cotton fields stretch toward the horizon. Quiet roads, flat land, and tucked within it all, a town few expect. Tunica, Mississippi, the place that once dreamed of becoming the Las Vegas of the South. In the 1990s, when Mississippi legalized casinos, Tunica exploded overnight. From one of the poorest counties in America, it rose to become the third largest gambling market in the nation, right behind Vegas and Atlantic City. Jobs surged, hotels bloomed, and for a brief, glittering moment, Tunica had it all: lights, money, and hope. Today, the shine has faded, but the human warmth remains. A hotel room in Vegas runs $220 a night before fees. In Tunica, you can stay at Horseshoe, Gold Strike, or Hollywood Casino for $60 to $80, often with free breakfast and free parking. Here, you're welcomed, not squeezed. At the tables, $5 minimums still exist, a rarity on the Strip. Dealers smile because they want to, not because a manager told them to. Players talk, laugh, and share stories. There are no flashing cameras or high-pressure traps, just the simple joy of play. While Vegas chases celebrity DJs and million-dollar residencies, Tunica keeps its southern roots: barbecue, blues, and small-town festivals. You won't find Michelin stars here, but you'll find soul. Walk into a local blues bar and you'll hear music that comes from life, not from marketing. Economically, Tunica has seen highs and lows. As Arkansas opened new casinos and online betting took over, many venues closed. Now only about 6 remain, smaller but steadier. Locals know they can't beat Vegas by scale, only by authenticity. Homes here average around $150,000, about 1/3 the price of Vegas. Rent sits near $900 a month, making life truly affordable again. For retirees or anyone tired of city chaos, Tunica offers peace, purpose, and a community that remembers your name. Tunica doesn't promise luxury, it promises honesty, and in an age of corporate casinos, that might just be the most luxurious thing of all.
Imagine waking up to a crystal clear lake where sunrise paints snow-capped peaks in gold. No car horns, no neon, just wind through the pines and gentle waves brushing the shore. This isn't a dream, it's Lake Tahoe, the blue jewel straddling California and Nevada, where people come to play, but stay for peace. And yes, casinos exist here. Harrah's, Hard Rock, Bally's, but they don't consume the skyline. In Tahoe, casinos are a background hum, not the main event. You can gamble at night, then ski heavenly slopes by morning, kayak across turquoise waters by noon, or hike misty trails at sunset. In Vegas, rooms average $200 to $250 a night, plus $50 in resort fees and $25 parking. In South Lake Tahoe, lakeside stays hover around $150 to $180, often with free parking and far fewer hidden charges. But the real difference isn't in the wallet, it's in the soul. Tahoe's climate is pure magic. While Vegas scorches at 110 degrees Fahrenheit, Tahoe enjoys 4 honest seasons: snow-filled winters, mild summers, golden autumns, and springtime rebirth. You don't hide from nature here, you live with it. Economically, Tahoe doesn't rely on illusions. Beyond tourism, it attracts remote workers, second homeowners, and tech professionals who traded city chaos for mountain calm. Home prices sit around $700,000, yes, but that's the cost of quality, not speculation. You don't buy to boast, you buy to breathe. Tahoe is everything Vegas forgot. In Vegas, you hear machines. In Tahoe, you hear waves. In Vegas, people sleep at dawn. In Tahoe, they wake at dawn to watch the sunrise over Emerald Bay. It's not about spending. It's about feeling alive again. Of course, nothing's perfect. Tahoe is harder to reach. You'll fly to Reno, drive an hour, brave winter snow, and yes, it's pricier than Laughlin or Tunica. But for many, truth has a price, and this is it. Because in Tahoe, the jackpot isn't luck. It's clarity, silence, and the reminder that the best prizes aren't man-made. They're found outdoors, under the real sky.
Las Vegas still glows every night, but that glow feels colder now. Behind the neon signs and billion-dollar towers, the city has forgotten what once made it great: freedom and simple joy. But across America, there are still places that remember, places where money isn't the only ticket to happiness. Laughlin, where the Colorado River keeps old Nevada alive. Kansas City, where soul and music replace illusion. Reno, reborn, grounded, real. Biloxi, the southern coast where people still smile for real. Tunica, the humble town built on honesty, not hype. And Lake Tahoe, proof that no neon can outshine the real sun. Together they remind us, you don't need the Strip to feel alive. True joy isn't measured in resort fees or casino chips. It's found in experience, in nature, and in people. If Vegas is the stage, these places are the story. And sometimes the story is far more beautiful than the show. So before you book that Vegas weekend, ask yourself, are you chasing rest or just buying another illusion? If you've been to any of these places or found your own better Vegas, share it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes of City Exposed, where we uncover the real America, one city at a time, one truth at a time.